Hey everyone, I'm back in my office today. My name is Amber Duggar, founder of Profit for Keeps, and I'm here to tell you I'm not a tax strategist and I'm not a bookkeeper. And I work in money. So if you're curious about what it is that makes me different than working with a virtual CFO or a tax strategist or a bookkeeper, I want to go through this process and explain the key missing piece that I see more and more businesses avoiding, which is the cash flow management piece. It's the intentional piece. It's the looking forward, the visionary allocation of cash. Now, many people refer their clients to me thinking I'm a tax strategist or that I'm a bookkeeper. And so I thought it was really important to make this video to share more about what it is that those individuals do and what we do that's so different that is making such a massive impact on our clients. And so if you have been curious as like, what is Profit for Keeps? What is this framework that you speak about? I wanted to just spend a little time doing that today. So very first thing, a tax strategist is someone who is typically a CPA and is someone who is looking to help you minimize the amount of taxes you need to pay out. And so they usually do your tax return, they usually look at your tax strategy, and they're really familiar with the ongoing changes of the tax code in whatever country you're in. No offense, but that's super boring. And that is not what I wanted to do. And when I was in college and I was going through business and finance, I knew that that was not what I wanted to do. It was the most mind-numbing work ever. And I so appreciate my tax strategist, but that is not what I do. Bookkeeper, what does a bookkeeper do? A bookkeeper is someone who is looking at everything that has already happened in your business and make sure that it's properly assigned in a bookkeeping software. They're looking for receipts. They're looking for transactions that are new and wondering, is this a legitimate transaction? Do I need to mark this as a different thing? They're making sure that your accountant has all of the information to help you with the best tax strategy. I'm not a bookkeeper either. Do I know how to do it? Heck yes. Have I managed a lot of bookkeepers? Yes, I have. And I love my bookkeeper. She's amazing and she loves what she does. I find it, again, just like with the tax strategy, mind-numbingly boring, and that's okay. I don't need to be doing that. And I don't think you as a business owner needs to be doing that. A business owner does not need to be spending time on bookkeeping. It does not need to be spending time on learning the tax code. But the key piece that is missing here is being really clear on how much the business needs to make to sustain itself and how much the business is making now and what the future needs of the business are. When these questions are answered, we can consistently pay ourselves, we can consistently give ourselves profit distributions, and we can feel peace. It is a holistic solution when we're taking into account our personal finances, our business finances, and a really clear business strategy to hit those goals. And that is what I focus on. So if you know someone who is not paying themselves consistently, or if you know someone who's feeling stressed about whether or not they can make that next investment in their business, or, excuse me, oh my gosh. Okay, well now you know these aren't edited because I really don't feel like it's necessary to edit things like that. And I'm a real person, so every once in a while you have to cough. Okay, so if you know someone who is just feeling like really stressed around how much money is in the bank account and wondering how to actually keep the money they're making, that is what we do. We focus on balancing masculine systems with feminine approaches, meaning the masculine and feminine sides of money. It is not an orientation here. This is not a gender conversation. This is about how the different energies show up for us in our business. We have the masculine energy, which is the taking action, going for it, asking for the dance, making those sales, having a clear, practical system to organize your cash when it comes into the bank. That's the masculine side. The feminine side is realigning our joy with our impact and with the amount of money that we're making. It's being able to identify what may be blocking us from increasing our income. It's being able to heal our relationship with money, to be able to see money as a beautiful, neutral entity, as a beautiful, neutral resource. It is not a good thing. It is not a bad thing. It is simply a resource. So we look at both of these things, the masculine and the feminine sides of money. I really hope that this was helpful in understanding what it is that we do. If you still have questions, I would love for you to put them in the comments below, because this is the key thing that I believe I've been working on more than anything, is articulating what it is that we do and how it's different than anything you've seen before. We're addressing the personal finances, we're addressing the business finances, but we're doing it in a way that's empowering the CEO to always know from a moment's notice where they sit from a cash perspective, how much they have available to invest, and being able to intentionally pay themselves consistently on a monthly basis. It is not about restriction. It is not about reducing expenses all the time. It is not about hustling. It's about aligning our lives with our business. Having our business whose revenue is driven by our dreams is the best way to always know we have enough money for the things that matter most to us. And that's what we focus on. If this message is speaking to you, if you're resonating with what I'm talking about, I highly encourage you to do two things. One, please sign up for our next Aged Money Challenge. It's a beautiful way to intimately connect on all things money and wealth consciousness, and you result in having a very clear revenue goal that makes sense for you, not your neighbor, not your next business bestie, for you. The second thing that I would recommend is when you do sign up, immediately go into our Facebook group and sign up to be part of our community. You can go to amberdugger.com/challenge to sign up for the challenge, and there you'll be redirected to our community, Sweet Life Purposeful Money. And bonus, this is not just a big community with no interaction. You get your own personal contact from my team that has been trained on this entire framework. So they will be able to assist you and make sure that you have everything that you need in the interim. If you like this video, please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and please do share if you feel that this would really resonate with someone else. I know that every YouTuber says this, and I can't believe I just referred myself as that, but truly, it really does help. And every time I notice when I say it, we get more shares and more subscribes, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that, because what it does is it allows others to hear this information. And as you know, if you are here right now, you believe in divine timing. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Until next time, I'm Amber Duggar, founder of Profit for Keeps. Much love to you. Whoops. Mwah.